Okay, let's graph this system of inequalities. First, our equations have to be in slope-intercept form, and they are. So we're going to graph our first one in red. We're going to start at 0, -3. Our slope is to go down 2 and to the right 3. We can also go up 2 and left 3. Our points on the line are included, so we're going to have a solid line. And it says y, our solution is less, so we're going to show shade in the lower half. So all of these ordered pairs are part of the solution for our first inequality. Now let's do our next one in blue. So we're going to start at 0, 1. We're going to go up 2 and to the right 3, or we could go down 2 and left 3. These ordered pairs are not included on the line, so we have an opened line. And it says y is less, so we're going to shade these in the lower half. So you see where the blue and the red overlap? That is the solution set for the system, for both the first and the second equation. If you didn't have a graph, you could just plug in 2, 1 for both equations, and if you get a true statement for both, then you would say, yes, this ordered pair is part of the solution set. So let's try that. So we have 1 is less than or equal to -2 over 3. Plug in 2 for x minus 3. We have 1 is less than or equal to, this gives me -4 over 3, minus 3. We have 1 is less than or equal to. We're going to combine these. I'm going to make a common denominator out of 3. And this gives us -13 over 3. 1 is less than or equal to, if we converted this to a fraction, we would get -4 1/3. 1 is not less than -4 1/3. So this ordered pair is already not part of your solution set for the system because it made a false statement. Let's take a look at number 2. Let's graph these first. Y is less than -x minus 3. Let's start at 0, -3. We're going to go down 1 and right 1. We have an opened boundary line, and it says y is less, so we're going to shade in the lower half. Less than means lower half. Now let's graph our second equation. We're going to start at 0, 2. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. We could also go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and left 1. We have y is greater or equal, so because it's equal, we're going to have a solid boundary line, and it says y is greater, so we're going to shade above. So all the region in red are the solutions for the second equations, and where they overlap will be the solution for the system. So let's pretend we don't have the graph and plug in this ordered pair. So my first equation is going to say -2 is less than negative, x is -3 minus 3. -2 is less than, that's +3 minus 3. -2 is less than 0, that is true. So far so good. Now let's plug in our ordered pair into the second equation. -2 for y is greater or equal to 4 times -3 plus 2. We have -12 plus 2. We combine that. It says -2 is greater or equal to -10. -2 is greater than -10, so that is true. So -3, -2 is part of the solution set for this system. I hope this helps.